next. And a good evening in the AA Tech. Tonight is the first game of a 4-game series between the visiting Midland Rockhounds and your San Antonio Missions. Two teams continue the series tomorrow night at 7:05, and don't forget our game for Sunday afternoon, beginning a 4:05 first pitch. Gates open at 3. Don't forget, on Monday morning, May 4th, will be the final game of our 4-game series. Don't forget, San Antonio heads to Frisco on Tuesday, May 5th, and continuing to May 8th. Missions are back home as they take on the Corpus Christi Hooks on Saturday, May 9th for our next 4-game homestand. Don't forget, on Wednesday, May 14th, San Antonio will head to Midland in a 4-game set. Don't forget, San Antonio heads to Corpus Christi on Monday, May 18th. Go online now and purchase and print your tickets from home. You can also download the First Pitch app from Minor League Baseball. And you can download that in any smartphone. Well, first day of May weather, and we got some clear blue skies as we get you set for tonight's game against the visiting Midland Rockhounds. And now here's your starting lineups for the Rockhounds here tonight. Leading off, the designated hitter, Freddie Eldred. Mac McNeil will be in center field. McNeil in center. Felipe Delgadio will be at third base, batting third for Midland tonight. Delgadio at third. Antoine Schaefer will be the left fielder tonight for the Rockhounds. Schaefer in left. Chris Corona will be the catcher tonight for Midland. He bats fifth in the order. Batting sixth is the first baseman, Ramon Vega. Batting seventh is the second baseman, Willard Lloyd. Batting eighth is the shortstop, Adrian Lines. And batting ninth in right field, the cleanup hitter, Herbie McLean. McLean in right. Taking the mound tonight for the starting visiting Rockhounds pitcher, Kalidas Yang. Yang on the mound for Midland. And now here's your starting lineups for your San Antonio Missions. Leading off in center field, Billy Richter. Batting second, shortstop, Rodney Finch. Batting third, the first baseman, Felipe Rodriguez. Edgar Aramis will be in right field. Batting fourth in the Mission lineup, Aramis in right. Batting fifth is your designated hitter, Robbie Hunt. Batting sixth, the third baseman, Roger Serrano. Howard Ferguson will be the left fielder, batting seventh for San Antonio tonight. Ferguson in left. Kenny McClendon will be second baseman, batting eighth for the Missions tonight. McClendon as second. And catching for San Antonio tonight is Chad Taylor. Taylor batting ninth. And on the mound for the starting San Antonio Missions pitcher, Brett Kennedy. Kennedy on the mound for San Antonio, and that's your lineups. And now we get you set for the first of a 4-game series between the Midland Rockhounds and the San Antonio Missions. Well, let's enjoy the evening. Let's play some ball.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Midland Rockhounds and the San Antonio Missions. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Number 60, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Striding into the box, Freddie Eldred. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. The 1-1. Takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner. Lays off 2-2 now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Ferguson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, D-Row?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Now at the plate, Matt McNeil, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
0-1's the count.
Wind up and the 0-1. Popped him up. Serrano in foul ground. 2 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Felipe Delgado, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And that one just missed outside. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Cletus Yang, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Digging in now, Billy Richter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. Soft liner to the right side. Oh, he makes the stop. Oh, but he beats it out. That was a big-time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line.
Hey, heck of an effort right there by the first baseman to keep that ball in the infield with a diving stop. Then it becomes a foot race, and you saw that runner get on his horse. He had to beat the pitcher to the bag, and that's exactly what he did.
Standing in now, Rodney Finch. As he'll go after the first. Strike 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
At the plate, Felipe Rodriguez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Yeah, he had the right idea, trying to bust him inside. But that pitch caught too much of the plate, and he took it deep for a 2-run homer. That was a nice swing of the bat.
Stepping in now, Edgar Armas. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Into the box, Robbie Hunt. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they move on top 4-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Into the box now, Roger Serrano. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Solo shot here to left as they extend the lead to 5-0. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Still only one out in the inning. Lined into right, a base hit. Digging in, Kenny McClendon. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Batting ninth, catcher, Chad Taylor.
Now at the plate, Chad Taylor. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. On now to the top half of inning number 2. San Antonio's out in front, 5-0. Leading off the inning, Antoine Schaefer, and they'll need him to get something going here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
So many things run through a pitcher's mind in this situation when your offense gives you a big lead. You know you got to pot commit and get aggressive with that fastball. You got a smile on your face because you have the lead, but you want to continue to attack and try and stay in this game as long as possible.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. So striding forward now, Chris Corona. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Schaefer on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has. An absolute howitzer.
Now to the plate, Ramon Vega. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Skied into straightaway right. Armas sprinting after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting 7, second baseman, Willard Lloyd.
Stepping in, Willard Lloyd. From the belt, the pitch. In there, 0-1. Two out with the man at first. He's running. Pitch misses. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Armas on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Richter.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And that's the first out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over to first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
Ready for another chance? Rodney Finch, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Liner toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
In now, Felipe Rodriguez.
And that last at
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
The right fielder, number 12.
Stepping in now, Edgar Armas. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Yanked fouled off to the right. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Lined into right, a base hit.
Now batting, designated hitter, Robbie.
Next will be the designated hitter, Robbie Hunt. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Armas, the runner at first with 2 gone. Called strike 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Line drive, base hit.
Boy, D-Road, he's not missing very many barrels so far in this one. That is back-to-back bullets and another base hit.
Yeah, no doubt about it. There was this banner that hung in the Texas Rangers clubhouse back in the day that said hit or get left behind. That's exactly what this offense is doing.
This one's down to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We've played 2, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. Standing in, Adrian Lyons. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And 2, here it comes. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Ripped on the ground to first. Rodriguez ranges to his right, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Right fielder, Herb McLean.
Stepping in, Herb McLean. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Standing in now, Freddie Eldred, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He flied out leading off the ball game. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pitch popped up. Rodriguez is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Missions lead it 6-0. Into the box now, Howard Ferguson. He reached on a single in his first try.
Left fielder, Howard Ferguson.
First offering on its way. And a changeup right down the middle.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Kenny.
Riding in once again, Kenny McClendon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's down to third. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting, catcher, Chad Taylor.
Coming to the plate now, Chad Taylor. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Into the box, Billy Richter, and a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the top of inning number 4. San Antonio's out in front, 6-0. At the plate, Matt McNeil. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1-0 the count. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Armas waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Felipe Delgado.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Felipe Delgado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
We're seeing him in an mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Called strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Ferguson moving forward. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Antoine Schaefer.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Antoine Schaefer. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard but fouled off toward the dugout. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Ready for another shot now, Rodney Finch.
Leading off the 4th inning, the shortstop, Rodney.
First pitch coming, here it is. Grounded to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pounding the zone late.
In now, Felipe Rodriguez. He grounds it sharply to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
The right fielder, number 12, Edgar Armas.
Digging in once again, Edgar Armas. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. From the stretch, A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. But that'll be off the right field wall. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his third hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Stepping in now, Robbie Hunt. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Lyons comes up with it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll make a beeline for the showers, I'm sure, as he's going to want to put this awful night behind him as quickly as possible. Babe Eldridge answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box now, Roger Serrano, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Missions lead it 7-0. Stepping up to the plate, Chris Corona.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Bounce towards the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening, as they've been taken to task by this starter. Now at the plate, Ramon Vega. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
McClendon into shallow center. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Standing in now, Willard Lloyd, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Three and 0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
There's ball 4.
This is only their 2nd base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Stepping into the box, Adrian Lyons. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Lloyd leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Popped him up. Serrano over to his right, and that's the third out. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. Last half of the 5th coming up. San Antonio's out in front, 7-0. Digging in, Howard Ferguson.
Leading off for the mission, left fielder, Howard.
Here comes the first pitch. Right side, but it's well foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. This is on the ground over the first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Kenny McClendon.
Striding in, Kenny McClendon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Soft liner to the left side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's the name of the game right there, boys. Get on base any way possible. They're not all going to be beauties, but that one falls in front of the left fielder for a base hit.
In now, Chad Taylor as he grounds one briskly to short. Backhanded. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
He's set. Here it comes. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. McNeil racing back to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And the runner is in from second. And not in time as the second run scores.
Yeah, when that left his bat, I thought it was out of here for a 3-run shot, but to his credit, he didn't hesitate or break into that home run trot. He busted it out of the box and was thinking triple all the way. Well done.
Into the box, Rodney Finch. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 10-0 score.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and no one left. 5 innings complete. The Missions lead it 10-0. Stepping up now, Herb McLean will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, man. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Count even now at 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Freddie Eldred. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. McClendon is there, and quickly there are two away.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Into the box now, Matt McNeil. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped up. Serrano has a play, and that ends the inning. Now in the box, Edgar Armas. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Now here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Oh, and it's off the foul ball in right for a home run. A solo shot down the line in right as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now back. Designated hitter.
Into the box now, Robbie Hunt. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Third baseman, Roger Serrano.
So striding in, Roger Serrano. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McNeil on the move, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Howard Ferguson.
Digging in to try it again, Howard Ferguson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. This is pulled into right. McLean is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. We're through 6 full. San Antonio's out in front, 11-0. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. In now, Felipe Delgado. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. To third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, left fielder, Antoine Schaefer.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Antoine Schaefer. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is pulled into right. Armas back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Chris Corona.
Now at the plate, Chris Corona. First pitch on its way. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired.
It's time for the traditional 7-inning stretch.
Digging in and looking for more, Kenny McClendon. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here's the first pitch to him. This one's down to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, catcher, Chad Taylor.
Ready once again, Chad Taylor. Here comes the first pitch. Hit high and deep to left field. Schaefer ranging back, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left as this lead got even wider. Standing in now, Billy Richter. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
At the plate, Rodney Finch. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot down the line in right as the blowout continues. Richard Chu enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Richard Chu.
Felipe Rodriguez will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. pitch on the way. In there for strike one, 0-1. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. McNeil is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 10th inning coming up. The Missions lead it 13-0. Settling in now, Vega. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter. As we give you a look at the numbers here, a big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Into the box, Willard Lloyd. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Richter giving chase. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop.
1 gone here in the 8th as we check our line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just 1 hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. Digging in, Adrian Lyons. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
2-0 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Armas is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. He's through 8 with the shutout intact. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. San Antonio's out in front, 13-0. So coming to the plate, Edgar Armas, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The windup and the 0-1. Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Robbie Hunt.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Robbie Hunt. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose. Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
first offering on its way. Line drive to center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Stepping in now, Howard Ferguson hit on the ground down the first baseline. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Ready on 0-2. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. Coming to the plate now, Herb McLean starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Fastball that just misses inside.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And it's fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Right side hit hard, and that is through into right field for a single. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
In now, Freddie Eldred popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's comes set, and the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Finch over to his left, makes the play, 1 away.
Center fielder, number 5, Matt McNeil.
So stepping in, Matt McNeil. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
1's the count.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Standing in, Felipe Delgado. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
0-1 the count. I'm set with the 0-1. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
13-0, the convincing final score. The San Antonio Missions scored a lucky 13 in this one. Number 60 gets the W on the mound. Cletus Yang was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Time of the ball is 3 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in to this broadcast of Minor League Baseball, the show, the 2015 baseball season. Anyway, gotta say, tonight was the San Antonio Missions versus the Midland Rockhounds tonight. And do gotta say, Midland was shut out 13-0. Holy Toledo. Good grief. That is just bad right there for Midland. Well, San Antonio clinches the win. And do gotta say, this one belongs to the Missions. Well, tonight's losing pitcher goes to Cletus Yang. Winning pitcher goes to the Missions' Brett Kennedy. Kennedy did pretty well as he did a whole game, striking out the sides and giving up just 1 base runner, but was able to hang on, and no runs on 2 hits and no errors for the Rockhounds. And for San Antonio tonight, 13 runs on 20 hits, no errors. Well, for the first day of May, it was pretty good. A beautiful evening here in San Antonio. Don't forget we have Saturday night baseball as we continue the 4-game homestand between the Missions and the Rockhounds. Don't forget on Sunday afternoon we continue the 4-game set. Don't forget on Monday morning we will conclude the 4-game series. Tuesday night, San Antonio is at Frisco for a 4-game set, and then returning home on Saturday, May 9th, as we take on the Corpus Christi Hooks for 4. Then we return to Midland for 4 games. And then we play the Corpus Christi Hooks out of town. Then we play Frisco on Friday, May 22nd. And then, don't forget, on Monday, May 25th, we will conclude the 4-game set. 2 games with a doubleheader in between 7 innings. Don't forget, on Tuesday, May 26th, the San Antonio Missions head to Arkansas in the 3-game set. We'll have 2 games versing the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. And then 2 doubleheader games. And then concluding the series on Sunday, May 31st. And Tuesday, June 2nd, will be the first game of a 3-game set between the Arkansas Travelers and the San Antonio Missions. And then greeting the Northwest Arkansas Naturals to town. 3 games during the weekend in June. The first week of June, I should say. Well, gotta say, this will just about do it for Missions Baseball and a 13-0 shutout victory against the Midland Rockhounds tonight. And do gotta say, this was a pretty fun game tonight, and gotta say, this one is in the books. 13-0, a shutout victory. So, yes. So, hope everybody has a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow for the second game of our 4-game series between the Missions and the Rockhounds.